Hey everybody, it's Good Time Gal. It is the Good Time Gal Easter edition. So if you have been following along, we have been doing our national holidays, and I do want to let you guys know that today is National Grilled Cheese Day. So please feel free to make wonderful grilled cheese sandwiches. My favorite is a Gouda Swiss blend with just a little bit of Mexican. You have no idea. Just try it and it'll blow your mind. But because we're doing an Easter edition, I wanted to make sure that the recipes that I am displaying on my YouTube are equitable, delicious, and fun. And they're not going to take up too much time with this wonderful Easter celebration. Easter is 6 days away, so I hope we all have enjoyed our Palm Sunday. And we are going to go into our Easter with renewal, with rest, and just this wonderful feeling that spring has sprung and we've got summer coming and we're just moving ever forward, okay? So today's recipe, we are going to be doing my mama's recipe. Yes, my mama. It is her lemon icebox pie. I'm gonna say that again, lemon icebox pie. All right, so it's a Southern dish. We either call a fridge, the Frigidaire, or icebox, okay? When refrigerators were first invented, they were just a box where you put food inside and you would get this huge block of ice and it would keep it cool. The premise of this pie is one of the oldest pies constructed because you don't need to bake it. You just have to mix the ingredients and put it in the icebox for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. It sets and we all eat it. The wonderful thing about this lemon icebox pie is it's so refreshing and you are using simple ingredients. You are going to need 4 large lemons. You're gonna need 8 ounces of cream cheese, graham cracker, a little lemon zest for the topping, some whipped cream, and what else? A little sugar. Like I always like to add a little sugar because it can get tart because it's just juice, okay? So that is what we're gonna be doing today. So I'm super excited to show you my mom's recipe. So let's get started. This part of this pie is actually really easy. So I have made my graham cracker crust. I've made it super fine. I like to have a really good crumble on mine. Pie pan, and then of course some melted butter. And what I like to do is I like to pour the crust in a pan. Some people like to use a fork to flatten it out. I like to use a spoon, but I'm gonna take some of this butter. I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna mix the butter, incorporate it with the graham cracker crust. Let me take my spatula as well. And then we just start pressing down on the side. See that? I'm just pressing down. And there's nothing wrong if you want to use your fingers to press down. If you're like, you know, I don't really like a spatula, I want to see where this is going, you can use your hands, okay? I'm just not a... You may have some spots, so you just keep pushing. So I'm just pushing to close the spots. Just push your graham cracker crust lightly, gently, and it will cover the spots. Y'all can't mess this up. Now, this is my mama's recipe. Now, she gonna be watching this. She gonna go, oh my goodness, so many people learn how to make a lemon icebox pie. But I'm actually showing you guys this because once she gave me this recipe, I was like, I could make this pie every day. The ingredients is less than $10. So I want to say it's less than $1 a slice. And I love that. I was like, what? Please, please. Please, mama. All right. So now that we've got our graham cracker crust, ooh, very nice. We're gonna put this in our chiller for the duration of our pie, okay? We've got our pie. This is how we make our filling, and this is pretty easy as well. So you just take all of the cream cheese, and you put it in. I have a half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. I'm gonna use my strainer because I wanna get the excess out, right? I don't want it to have all that excess juice. You also want to make sure you get in season lemons as well, because this is what gives you the flavor. If they're not in season, they can be too bitter. If they're not in season, they may not even have the sour flavor. So you just want to make sure. All right. The trick is we're going to beat this until it gets stiff. And once it gets stiff, we know that it is pie. And then we just put it in there and we chill it. I know. This is why I wanted to show you guys. It's super easy, super easy. So I'm going to add, because the last time I made this, I had some complaints in my home that it was too fresh and too lemony. I know. So I'm only putting 4 tablespoons of sugar. And the reason I'm doing that is this is a cream cheese cake or pie. And when you use sugar, it can mess with your consistency. And I don't want to do that. I just want to take the tart out, right? So I'm just gonna, and I'm really not comfortable using all of it. So I'm just gonna, a little bit. And then we're gonna move on. And I'm just gonna beat this, like I said, until the cream cheese turns into a pie consistency, which is like 2 to 5 minutes. That's too watery right now. So no, keep going. like it. Now you're gonna see it. See, it's not moving. It's ready. And now we're just gonna fill it. This looks lovely. You can get a bigger spatula. I just got caught up with my small spatula, so now I'm just going with it. I'm gonna go with my flyaway hair. I'm gonna go with my tiny spatula. We're just going. So now that I've got it, we're just going to gently press it in. And this should not affect the graham cracker crust because remember, we put it in the chiller. So now we're just putting this on top. This is gonna be one of the best. I'm gonna probably do a blueberry one. I wanna do a pomegranate and a passion fruit. My mom says I am super ambitious, but I think these pies are so good and they're so easy to make. If they weren't under $10 to make, you know, I wouldn't even be messing with it, but I love when I can find a good deal when it's food because I am greasy. A lot of you think I got into the chef game because the money, baby. No, I got into this because I am greasy. And a greasy person like me, ooh, you cannot keep me from a good meal. You're not keeping me from a good meal. No. All right. And I just want to keep evening it out. Remember, we talked about me and my perfectionism. So I just get a little weird. I just like to make sure that each bite can be, I don't want anybody when they eat it go, I didn't get the same bite that she got. I want everybody to feel, you know what I mean, the same feeling when they bite into this pie. I'm just weird like that. So we're getting there. So now the next step, it's gonna be like a two-parter because I want to add more graham cracker. That's right, we going in. So I'm gonna pour some of my graham cracker crumbs on top of the butter that I had saved. Remember that? And in order for me to keep this area free, I'm going to use my guide, right? We have a guide, which is this. So I'm just going to center it. I like to center. So this is my center. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna add a little more graham cracker because I think I'm gonna need it. And the whole thing with graham cracker and butter, it's an easy melt, right? Because butter is very oily and graham crackers are not. They're very dry. So once you mix them together, they instantly become a really great crust. All right, so now let's do it. I'm just taking my spoon and I'm just going around. A little more right there. And right there. All right. Take off the guide. Perfect circle. Whipped cream topping. Guys, we're still under 15 minutes. Yep. And that's why I like this pie. Because you ain't got to work. And I want to be gentle, right? Because I want to make sure that my whipped cream stays in the center. I'm gonna do a little more. I'm gonna lose it. I'm not. We're fine. And we replace. One more step and we are done. Now we garnish. Now you've done very well. You have put this lemon icebox pie together. So our next step is to add the lemon. So I did some lemon slices. So they just go on the top. And there you go. A lemon icebox pie. We are going to put this in the fridge for an hour and then we're gonna eat it. So from my kitchen to yours, I want you guys to have a wonderful Easter. Well, that's all the time we have today. I have enjoyed making my mama's icebox pie for you, and I hope that you enjoy eating it too. I hope that it becomes a spring staple as well as a summer staple, and you and your family can enjoy it one bite at a time. If you have enjoyed this, please feel free to check my channel description and click on those wonderful links. And please remember to purchase my Good Time for the Holidays 2024 book. It has all these wonderful recipes for our Easter holidays and any other holiday that's coming up. From my kitchen to yours, happy cooking.